let your souls be laved. Though all is not exactly kosher here, in spite of a good beginning. When is anything exactly kosher? I myself, Frank Bascombe, was mugged on Coolidge Street, one street over, late in April, spiritedly legging it home from a closing at our realty office just at dusk, a sense of achievement lightening my step, still hoping to catch the evening news, a bottle of Roederer, a gift from a grateful seller I'd made a bundle for under my arm. 3 young boys, one of whom I thought I'd seen before, an Asian yet couldn't later name, came careening ziggy-zaggy down the sidewalk on mini-bikes, conked me in the head with a giant Pepsi bottle, and rode off, howling. Nothing was stolen or broken, though I was knocked silly on the ground, and sat on the grass for 10 minutes, unnoticed in a whirling daze. Later, in early May, the Zumbros house and one other were burgled twice in the same week. They missed some things the first time and came back to get them. And then, to all our bewilderment, Claire Devane, our one black agent, a woman I was briefly but intensely linked with 2 years ago, was murdered in May inside a condo she was showing out the Great Woods Road near Heightstown. Roped and tied, raped and stabbed. No good clues left, just a pink while you were out slip lying in the parquet entry, the message in her own looping hand. Luther family. Just started looking, mid-90s, 3 p.m., get key, dinner with Eddie. Eddie was a fiancé. Plus, falling property values now ride through the trees like an odorless, colorless mist, settling through the still air where all breathe it in, all sense it. Though our new amenities, the new police cruisers, the new crosswalks, the trimmed tree branches, the buried electric, the refurbished band shell, the plans for the 4th of July parade, do what they civically can to ease our minds off worrying, convince us our worries aren't worries, or at least not ours alone, but everyone's, no one's, and that staying the course, holding the line, riding the cyclical nature of things are what this country's all about, and thinking otherwise is to drive optimism into retreat, to be paranoid and in need of expensive treatment out of state. And practically speaking, while bearing in mind that one event rarely causes another in a simple way, it must mean something to a town, to the local esprit, for its values on the open market to fall. Why else would real estate prices be an index to the national well-being? If, for instance, some otherwise healthy charcoal briquette firm's stock took a nosedive, the company would react ASAP. Its people would stay at their desks an extra hour past dark, unless they were fired outright. Men would go home more dog-tired than usual, carrying no flowers, would stand longer in the violet evening hours, staring up at the tree limbs in need of trimming, would talk less kindly to their kids, would opt for an extra Pimm's before dinner alone with the wife, then wake oddly at 4 with nothing much but nothing good in mind, just restless. And so it is in Haddam, where all around, our summer swoon notwithstanding, there's a new sense of a wild world being just beyond our perimeter, an untallied apprehension among our residents, one I believe they'll never get used to, one they'll die before accommodating. A sad fact, of course, about adult life is that you see the very things you'll never adapt to coming toward you on the horizon. You see them as the problems they are. You worry like hell about them. You make provisions, take precautions, fashion adjustments. You tell yourself you'll have to change your way of doing things. Only you don't. You can't. Somehow it's already too late. And maybe it's even worse than that. Maybe the thing you see coming from far away is not the real thing, the thing that scares you, but its aftermath. And what you feared will happen has already taken place. This is similar in spirit to the realization that all the great new advances of medical science will have no benefit for us at all, though we cheer them on, hope a vaccine may be ready in time, think things could still get better, only it's too late there, too. And in that very way, our life gets over before we know it. We miss it. And like the poet said, the ways we miss our lives are life.